Welcome to the Manjula Awakening. This reading is for the sign of Libra. Libra, so we're going to jump straight in and look at the next 7 days and see what's ahead for you. I did do a pre-shuffle, and in the pre-shuffle cards, what I got was, as the reason for the reading, is in between worlds. So it looks like Libra, you're going from one phase of your life, and I'm gonna have to say that I feel like that what it is that you're trying to step out of kind of lacks any character. It's it keeps you feeling dull. It keeps you it's like you kind of just fade away. You don't know individuality. That's what I was looking for. And so your challenge there is thinker. And I got flexibility with this. And so there's a need for you to understand that where you're coming from and where you're going, there's nothing about it that aligns. Let me not say that. It aligns because you're going from one to the next. But it's two completely different aspects it's two different ends of the spectrum. And so you're needing to broaden and be flexible in the way that you think. There's a need for you to expand your imagination. Think outside of the box. Be creative, because imagination was at the bottom of the deck when this card fell out. As you see, it was also behind flexible, which is at the bottom of the deck for thinker. And those are the only two cards that came out from this deck. So there's most definitely a need to be flexible in the way that you're imagining. Your imagination and the way that you think is elevating to a whole new world. I cannot sing, Libra. Don't click off. But anyways, y'all feel what I'm trying to say. It's time to expand everything about what you've been doing. Nothing is staying the same. And when I went into the astrology deck to pull some extra from here, I got the Gemini card, cross-pollinating. So what I'm feeling from this is, instantly when that card fell out, I kind of smiled, and then I felt the need to tidy up and clean up my space a little bit, because it was like, Gemini, Libra, you're about to hit, it's like you're about to influence and be seen on a bigger scale than you could ever imagine. You're about to influence multiple people, and there's a need to, one, believe that you're good enough and trust, because what was at the bottom of the deck for this cross-pollinate is a thank card, and this is Polysius Athena. Well, let's just say Athena. But the thing about this card is, when you lean, this goddess lies within you. This is within you. This is, I do believe it is an asteroid. Let's find out what it is. Bear with me, Libra. Athena. It is Athena. So I guess it's just given as a goddess and gods. But anyways, I do feel like it is an asteroid. But what she says, Athena loans you the ability to walk into a boardroom or other professional situations and be ready to take on any challenge completely in your power with just the right words at hand. Just ask her. Athena is within you. Speak to her. She can help you navigate the power. Develop real skills, crafts, articulation, and tech genius with her support and your concentration, which basically means that she is here to supply you with everything that you need to transition from one phase into the next. But there is a need for you to expand your thinking. I really do feel like, Libra, even before reading that, snippet. I feel like that Libra is about to influence Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus. Hell, what house is Libra? Libra, whichever placement, 7th house. Whatever you watching Libra for, cross watcher, I don't really care. There's some kind of expanding going on that you have to ready yourself and find comfort in knowing that the only thing that you can do is hold tight to the lessons you've acquired in this doomy, gloomy world. Hold on tightly and be willing to dig into that bag and pull out whatever you need in this new world to get you through this moment, because you have it within you. Everything you have went through has been to bring you to this very moment. So if you think that you're not ready, if you think that you're not good enough, if you think that you lack something, it's time to let that go. Dripping. You're expanding, Libra. You are most definitely expanding out here in these streets. So, without too much more rambling, what's going on for Libra Spirit? Thank you. You've got the Page of Swords, the Page of Cups, to the Queen of Swords. So this is needing to really investigate more clearly this Page of Cups energy. And this Page of Cups energy really does speak to what is it you need to go back into. Oh, what's on my shirt? You need to go back and look into, I have no idea what that is. Maybe some herbs. Look into, we've got the Two of Cups out here. Look into your inner child, your creativity. The Empress here. All right, Libra, we might even have a Libra. The Empress card is a you energy, that is Libran energy, Taurus energy. But beside this, Three of Swords. Okay. We've got a Four of Swords. And a Nine of Swords. The last card for Libra Spirit. And a Knight of Cups. Okay, Libra. And a King of Swords. A King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let me back this up for Libra, because I really do feel like that there's this energy of someone coming into your space or you going into someone else's space. Whatever the case may be, Libra, there is this energy of you not feeling good enough, you feeling less than, you feeling inferior to someone, and you may come off in this energy of, oh, I'm just as capable, and I'm just, and I'm, and that is absolutely true. This person, place, or thing is coming around into your atmosphere because you have something to offer it, and it has something to offer you. But I do feel like that there may be this sense of push-pull energy. And I think that it really does boil down to if you ever feel, when you run into something new and it makes you feel less than, and it makes you, it brings your awareness back to this Three of Swords here. Where's her Fourth Sword here? In her hand. When it brings you, reminds you of a previous trauma, a previous heartache, a previous loss. What you're being asked to do when you look back on this situation right now is to be creative and really see what is a new, it's definitely new energy here. This is fresh, new energy. Air sign, water sign. And, excuse me. I do feel that there is harmony here. Like with this Two of Cups coming out for the root of the matter, like what this all boils down to. There needs to be harmony and balance brought into this communication and creativity. But this this creative energy, I don't know, just heads up. Maybe I'm even talking to a Libra that may have twins on the way that just came through quickly. Anyways, moving forward. There's a need to really see these aspects, air and water. You don't typically, one is up and one is down. There's a lot of in between there, right? So, but air and water is the main fixings of everything. Everything. So if there's any struggle between these two energies, it's being overcomplicated. And what's being asked of you is to really go back to the beginning of you, the beginning of your creation. What was smothered away from you? What was dimmed down? What was made seem less than, not good enough? I don't know. I feel like I'm jumping around for you, Libra. I might not even release this one and record another one. But I'm going to move forward. But I do see that there is a lot of, when something reminds you of a past situation, you do go into this negative mind space. And what you do when you go into this Nine of Swords energy is you really do create these self-fulfilling prophecies that then have you moving forward while looking back. Therefore, you taint the new, the fresh, with the negativities, the negative aspects of the past, which is why thank is here for you twice. We have thanker and thank. And it's really because your thinking really is what's creating your obstacles. Your thinking is really cross-contaminating your new growth, your newness. And so what you need to be focusing on is cross-pollinating. And what bees do is they go to a flower and they extract that pollen. They take it back and they make something of it. That pollen is not what we put in our tea. It's what they make from that pollen. And so Libra, I feel like for the next 7 days is you're being asked to be clear about what it is that you're extracting from painful situations, whether it be from your past or whether it be for what might occur in the next 7 days, give or take for you. These are timeless messages, so it's just whenever you happen upon it. But there is a need for you to clearly identify where you're cross-contaminating and cross-pollinating. I hope that makes sense for you, Libra. Let's get a closing message. I hope this message wasn't all over the place for you, Libra. You know how to balance things out. All right, Spirit, what's the closing message for Libra here? I must admit, I do see some type of romantic energy to this, only because I see the Knight of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Page of Cups here. So there's most definitely some type of incoming communication, message, whatever, that is going to require it's going to cause some type of flutter in your heart space. But there's a need for you to really decipher what it is, how it is that you're communicating, what image it is that you're trying to push off, and how you're choosing to grow this, how you're choosing to transmute the energy coming into you. The energy that we have is your dreams need a practical plan. So don't just run off emotions here. Make sure there's some logic and practicality to the way that you move forward. Luck is on your side. You do have the upper hand in this situation, as I do feel like that you're destined to move into a more livelier outcome with this between worlds. He's leaving this one and going into this one. Alrighty, guys. I pray that these messages provided you with some guidance on your journey. If these messages did resonate, don't forget to give us a thumbs up down below. Leave us some encouragement. Help circulate these messages to others in need. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, let's choose peace. Love and light, Libra.